German soldiers released their attack dogs, ready to let them tear the old man apart alive. But the old man calmly pulled out a match and set himself on fire. The raging flames made the dogs back away in fear. Seeing this, the commanding officer immediately ordered his men to open fire on the old man. To save his life, the old man quickly jumped into the river, grabbed some weeds, and pulled himself down to the bottom. The German soldiers stood on the riverbank with their guns ready, certain that the old man would have to surface for air eventually. Sure enough, after holding his breath underwater for 30 minutes, the old man finally had to come up. The soldiers quickly pulled their triggers, and soon blood stained the water's surface. The officer, convinced the old man was dead, ordered one of his men to dive down and confirm the kill. But when the soldier reached the river bottom, he found no body. As he searched in confusion, the old man appeared behind him like a ghost. With a knife in hand, he slashed the soldier's throat and sucked the oxygen from his lungs through the wound. When the soldier saw the bubbles on the water's surface turn blood red, he panicked completely. The officer then ordered another soldier to dive in, not realizing he was sending the man to his death. Sure enough, within a minute, the water turned red again. Terrified for their lives, the remaining soldiers tried to escape by boat toward the shore, but the fleeing soldier was shot dead. What was truly horrifying was that even though the soldier was clearly dead, the boat kept moving. It wasn't until the boat reached the shore that the Germans realized the old man had been hiding underneath it and had escaped to the other side. But the old man was carrying a large amount of gold. There was no way the Germans would let him get away. The officer immediately ordered his men to set up a machine gun and unleash a barrage of bullets at the old man. To dodge the gunfire, the old man picked up the dead soldier's body and used it as a shield, barely escaping with his life. Just when the old man thought he had escaped the Germans' clutches, they turned their attention to his dog. Dogs are loyal to their masters, and using the dog's sense of smell, the Germans tracked him down once again. As the old man excitedly reached out to embrace his faithful companion, he discovered in horror that there was a grenade strapped to the dog's body. With a tremendous explosion, the old man was knocked unconscious. When he came to, he found himself in German hands. The Germans didn't plan to simply shoot him, they wanted to torture him to death slowly. The soldiers tied him up with rope and hung him from a wooden post, and the pulling process was pure agony. After a while, the old man stopped struggling. Before leaving, the Germans mockingly placed a piece of gold on his body, but what they didn't know was that as soon as they left, the old man opened his eyes. He had been playing dead. To survive, he drove a steel rod from the wooden post into his wounded mouth to reduce the weight on his neck. The next day, a low-flying German fighter plane roared overhead. The powerful air current knocked down the wooden structure, and the old man's life was saved once again. But thinking about the stolen gold made his anger burn even hotter. He swore to himself that he would get back what rightfully belonged to him, and so began his war of revenge.